Hey guys, Super Koopa here, and this is Nintendo Uncovered, and we're here with the 10th episode. This is our big 1-0 episode, and we have a lot to cover today, so I'm glad this is my 10th one, because we have so much to cover today, it's not even funny. So I'm going to try to fly through the pictures today, well, not literally, but I'm still going to be talking about them a little bit. I'm just not going to take forever. And also we're going to be talking about the new downloadable content for Legend of Zelda, or Legend of Zelda downloadable content for Sonic Lost Worlds. And also talking about the new Mario Kart 8 trailer. So stick around, and here we go. Alright, so first off, we have some new screenshots from Sakurai. This week was good. They both were good, actually. And first off, we start with a really good thing, well, at least for me. This is one of my biggest predicted, this is one of the biggest things that I wanted in Smash Bros, actually. And that's not a newcomer, or like character or whatever. It is the Cucco from Legend of Zelda. Now, the Cucco, it was like on my bingo list, and as you can see here, it's crossed off. Now, I didn't know if this would be an item. I originally saw this as an assist trophy, because then, so what the Cucco does in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and other Legend of Zelda games is when you attack it with the sword or a Deku Nut, as seen here, yeah, they'll attack you. He'll actually crow and call all of his Cucco friends from the air and, like, dive bomb you with 1,000,000 Cuccos. It's insane. So this is, like, one of the most trollish, most awesome items in this game, and I'm glad it's coming. This is like one of the biggest predicted things for me. So, it says, never bully Cuccos. Seriously, attacking them is out of the question. This has always been the cardinal rule of the Legend of Zelda series, and Sakurai says the truth here. This is just, I don't know, I think it's really cool, and it was one of, like, my biggest predicted things. I don't have the old post to back it up to show that I actually predicted it a while ago, but I've predicted this ever since I've played Ocarina of Time in like 2011, I think it was. But, I mean, it's so cool to see like your dreams coming true and stuff. And it actually, the first two pick of the days for both weeks were actually two of my biggest wants for the game, so I'm pretty glad about that. And then just Toon Link, he looks pretty cool, like CDI-like, and I like this a lot. It's a really cool picture. Alright, next one is the 3DS, and this is a comparison of characters with and without their outlines on the 3DS version. They also give off a different impression in 3D, so customize the look however you like. So Sakurai is showing the screenshot on day 2 about the outlines of the characters. Now, Sakurai said that it would be a customizable game, the 3DS, and at first we're all like, okay, yeah, costumes and stuff, but I think they'll still do that, but she's saying here that, so customize it however you would like. So, I don't know if that old comment was about the customization of the lines, or the outlines. I don't know, I think it could actually be about that. If not, then he was actually talking about alternate costumes for most of the characters, if not all. But, you know, I think this is pretty awesome, that you could customize even your moveset, possibly, because it showed the moveset with Little Mac before, how it could be tilted up or down. I don't know if you could do that on the Wii U version, which you most likely will be, because they showed it in the trailer, unless that was something else, but that's what I thought I saw. So I like that you can really customize your outlines here, so that's really awesome. We got Mario and Link here, and the one thing I'm still wondering is, will they make a glowing outline instead of just a black one for the darker courses? I mean, we've seen characters on Rainbow Road, but I think it's still safe to say that it's a possibility that they could have glowing outlines for the darker courses. Alright, moving on to the next screenshot is a giant item, or attack item, the Ore Club. It's made of the minerals mined on the Mountain of the Gods. This bulky weapon can even unleash tornadoes. So Sakurai's actually quoting the Ore Club's AR card from Kid Icarus Uprising, and there's not too much to say about this. I mean, it's a new item, it's cool. It looks like it'll work similar to the Beam Sword or the Light Sword from the past Smash games, only different, but in similar matter. How you would charge it up, and it looks like it's actually gonna unleash tornadoes here, and that's pretty cool because no item has ever done that before. So I wonder if, like, in your slash, it'll release a tornado. I've never actually seen the club in action, but it's seen in the Kid Icarus games. You actually had to charge it up to get, like, stronger attacks. So I'm thinking that it'll work similar to here in this game. We also see an alternate view of Palutena's temple here, and I think that's interesting because it's not, this picture is depicting that it's not exactly on the temple this time. It's actually a different stage somewhere else. And it might not be, because we got trolled at the end, or actually at the beginning of next week's that we'll be talking about. So I'll talk about that a little bit. But yep, here's the Ore Club. Looks cool, and there's an eye. Eye rock, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, next picture is just a confirmation of a new assist trophy, Andross from the Star Fox series. And Star Fox really hasn't gotten a lot of news at all, so it's really good to hear some news about the Star Fox characters. I know my friend G Freeman, he was really excited about this, to finally see something from Star Fox. He's a big Star Fox fan, and also F-Zero. So shout out to G Freeman from Miiverse. So it says, pick of the day. Oh, Uncle Andross, isn't he really isn't very considerate. So this is actually, he's actually, quoting Andrew Oinkeny. I think that's how you say his name. He's one of the Star Fox crew. I've never actually seen who he is. I'm guessing he's a pig, but, because Oinkeny, I guess. I've never really seen him, so I guess that's interesting. So Andross is back. He'll most likely spit out the polygons like he did in Brawl. I don't think he could really act any different. People were also wondering why he wasn't in his N64 appearance as like the monkey head with the hands and stuff. But they seem like they're staying true to the SNES look of Andross. And I guess that it's easier to import a simple mask than a whole elaborate monkey head. Yeah, that's Smash Bros. Property for you. So I think that's pretty interesting to see him back. And this is the last picture of last week's, and it's a final confirmation of what the Prison Tower is going to be. Now, in our last update, we showed you guys the Prison Tower and everything, and I wasn't sure what it was going to be. Armando said that it could be like Delfino Plaza, and actually it did turn out to be some sort of course like that. Now, I didn't think it exactly would be, because we've had so many traveling courses like that in the 3DS and in the Wii U. So I'm like, whoa, how is this gonna work? So it looks like they're going to be bringing in a lot of traveling stages, and I guess that's a lot better because it keeps you moving and stuff, so I think that's really cool. So here's Prison Tower, and it looks pretty nice. First you start out on the bottom row, on ground level, right in front of the tower, and then Sakurai says you'll have to climb the tower by securing footholds like these moving platforms. By the time you reach the top, the sun is already setting. The view from up there is quite a treat. And then he finishes off, you know, last week he shows that the fighters were on top of the tower and stuff, and it looks like you'll be able to move on top of there. Now here it really doesn't look like Prison Tower, but this stage proves to be quite large, and I find that to be really cool. So, you know, I see that little door there on the last screenshot at the sunset. I see the door and I'm like, I wonder if a Pokemon's gonna come out, because if you guys remember, I think it was Saffron City from the original Smash Bros. 64, how a Pokemon would come out of the door and attack you if you got too close to it. So this actually reminds me of this. I'm still waiting for that picture of DK straddling the Prism Tower. I still think that would be really cool. So not much else here. We just see Olimar and Pikachu facing off. And it's good to see Olimar back on the 3DS. Alright, moving on to the next week. This is very exciting news because Luigi is back. And he has, well, we already knew he was back. But he has a new Final Smash. And it is the Poltergust. Now this is exactly what I expected when I heard that Luigi was not going to be getting a whole new moveset. Because why have Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I always call it Luigi's Mansion 2, don't judge. But I was really hoping that he would get his Poltergust. And this is our proof that he actually is. I was actually right here. So Sakurai says, who would have thought I'd get to show off the new Poltergust in Super Smash Bros? Wondering if it's going to suck something in? Yeah, it probably will. So, this is exactly what I predicted that it would be. I'm hoping that they're actually in the background when this Final Smash is going, because Luigi had this weird music in his negative zone, and I'm so glad the negative zone is kind of getting cut. That was like a one-hit KO, guaranteed pretty much. So, I'm guessing DK's getting attacked over there, and he's most likely getting attacked by a character. I don't know if that is effect of the Poltergust or not. I can't see exactly what the stage is here that Luigi is standing on. It might be the Smash Bros. Arena, or it might be Little Mac. I'm still thinking that when you play as Little Mac, the arena will change. So it might be Little Mac behind DK if this is the Little Mac version. I can't exactly tell because I can't see any of the Smash Bros. Or WVBA logos or anything. Luigi's standing right in front of it. I can't exactly tell from this picture or not. So, yeah, Luigi's getting his Final Smash, and this leads me to wonder, besides Luigi, will other people get tweaked Final Smashes? I can find many characters that I'm really hoping will get tweaked Final Smashes. Like Kirby, I'm hoping he gets Kirby's Cleaver, or maybe the Ultra Sword from Kirby Return to Dreamland. I'm hoping Donkey Kong gets his new multiple slap move, like his finisher. And that would even let Cranky Kong make an appearance as like the helper that finished off the slap. They slap each other's hands and then they go into like a finishing move and see how many times you can rattle your Wii remote. And that wouldn't work exactly here, but it would just work as just like the Final Smash. I didn't like the Conga beatdown or whatever it was called. I didn't like that very much for Donkey Kong. Other characters I can think of, even Mario. I think Bowser's Final Smash would be cool if instead of his Giga Bowser, if they didn't do that, which, I mean, it's kind of like a Smash icon for that, but I think that they could actually do one where fireballs rain down from the top of the screen like they did in New Super Mario Bros. U, along with Bowser Jr., but he wouldn't be in this. And I think Mario could get the Mega Mushroom. I think every character, is safe to say, could get a new Final Smash. Peach can have something from Super Princess Peach, maybe one of her vibe controls. I'm trying to think of other characters. Pit, definitely. I'm hoping he will get the Gift of Flight, and this is one I actually made up. He would fly around, and like you'd be able to control him around, kind of like you control Pikachu's Volt Tackle. You're able to control him around and fly around while using the black club item from Kid Icarus, and it would work like in the game when Palutena controlled your flight path and you were able to swing the club or whatever you had in, well, you were able to swing it around and stuff. And I think that would work really cool as like a battering Final Smash. I would really love that. So Pit would be cool. I think he's actually going to get his armor. I think Link's is actually pretty cool. I'm hoping to give Toon Link a new Final Smash, because why have the same character, same Final Smash, you know. I'm kind of picky like that for clone characters, and if they do a clone character for the Star Fox series, I think it's safe to say that one could have the Landmaster still, and one could have the R-Wing, possibly, unless all three come. I'm still hoping for Crystal instead of Falco. Alright, moving on to the next screenshot. This was April Fool's Day, and as I said before, I was expecting a big troll. Well, this may or may not be a troll. It's a picture of a stage that no one seems to know what it is. Actually, I do have a hint. At first, I really thought that this could be a stage builder because of the spring. But then again, I thought, Sakurai really could be trolling us. He could be showing us a picture of the Kid Icarus stage inside Palutena's temple. Because actually, if you look at this, guys, this is exactly, I'll probably pull up a picture right now, but this is an exact picture of what Palutena's temple interior looks like. I could tell instantly that it could be part of that because of the textures of below where Villager is standing. There's got like the ionic poles or whatever they're called, and it's got the same exact textures as the Palutena picture of her statue. So this is most likely the interior of Palutena's temple. Now I find that interesting because we just saw a picture of the Orc Club, and this is what I told you guys I would talk about, but we saw the picture of the Orc Club, and it's amazing because it's like, wow, we're seeing two different views here. What's gonna happen? So maybe this isn't Palutena's temple, but it looks dang like it. The spring and the spike ball are the only things that are deterring me. But it's possible that you're able to customize the actual stages by adding obstacles in them. But that might make the stages too OP, I don't know. But I think that they could have just added this. Maybe it's to get out of the temple, because that spring usually goes pretty high, and I mean that's not anything that a double jump couldn't like scale, that little ledge there. So I'm thinking that's how you would get out of the temple and such. So if this is Palutena's temple, awesome. If this is Stage Builder, now would they have Nintendo themed stages? Could they add like downloadable content for that? I don't know. We'll see what it is in a later date, but Sakurai just says this may look like a side-scrolling action game, which would imply Kid Icarus. But it's actually one of the stages, so we'll see what happens. Alright, moving on to the next screenshot. This is a picture of the Gust Bellows, and this is from the Legend of Zelda series. Didn't actually look this one up a whole lot, because I knew I was going to be flying through it. But it's just a picture of Toon Link using this new item that looks like it could be used to blow you off the stage. It's actually held quite similarly to the Super Scope item from Brawl and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool that you can use the new Gust item. It says the Gust Bellows can blow opponents away with powerful wind blasts. When someone drops it, though, the gusts run wild. Out of the new items, more than a few will be from the Legend of Zelda series. We'll take the most interesting and straightforward ones and reformulate them to match the Smash Bros. World. He gives us a lot of information, especially that Legend of Zelda is going to be getting a lot of items in this game. And I think that's pretty interesting that they're doing that. And that might imply that the Kuko is an item and not an assist trophy. So that pretty much confirms that a little bit. And that's pretty cool. I like the sunset and I like Samus there. Next one is made me pretty happy. It's about Pikachu. Pikachu's thunder now starts off as a thunder cloud. And that's pretty good for me because I love thunder clouds because TC is the initials for Emmy Rose. So that makes me happy. That deals a meteor smash. From left to right, you can see this combo starting with Pikachu throwing the opponent upward, meteor smashing with a lightning strike, and then directly attacking it. Foes can dodge, of course, so the attack won't hit consistently, but when it does, it sure feels good. So I like this a lot. Pikachu's thunder was turned into a down smash. Now this can be very OP, especially for Pikachu, but I use Pikachu a lot. So a moveset tweak for me is pretty happy. So not much to say here besides that his moveset is tweaked. I like this a lot. It's similar to how it used to be, but it's definitely getting a change, so that makes me pretty happy. Alright, before we go to our last screenshot, I want to go to a quick commercial announcing some very important news for you guys if you guys already haven't heard. I mean, who hasn't if you're a Smash Bros. Major. But this is very exciting, so enjoy the commercial, and when we come back, we'll have the screenshot. We'll talk about the Legend of Zelda downloadable content for Sonic Lost Worlds, and also Mario Kart 8 news. Stick around, guys. Thanks, Isabel, and I'm pretty thankful for you too. So you get to be in the very last screenshot today. And it's one of your selfies from the new Super Smash Bros. And Isabel is a confirmed assist trophy. And it's not exactly stated that she is an assist trophy, but the pick of the day says, "Hello fighters, I'll assist you in your fresh picked fruit of my town." So it says assist, so that's obviously calling her an assist trophy. So I'm pretty happy about this. Isabel is a great character. She has a lot of personality, as you could probably see from just a few seconds ago. But I'm pretty happy to call her an assist trophy because we've had Rossetti before, and we've had a lot of mean assist trophies, but we don't get a lot of helping ones. So it looks like she's going to drop fruit on the ground for us to be able to pick up. Sort of like, I think it was Chansey did as a Pokeball. It dropped, I think it dropped stuff. No, that was stuff you can throw, but similar to that, how Chansey threw out, like, I think they were like pill balls or something. I don't exactly remember. Eggs, maybe. I think it was eggs. I don't really know. But, yeah, so I'm pretty glad to see what she does here. It looks like she's probably just going to take some fruit out of her pocket and throw it on the ground so that players can pick it up and stuff. I like that there's an actual helping assist trophy. That's going to help you. So, Isabel is a new assist trophy now. So, does that mean that Rossetti's not going to be in? Or maybe that takes off the chances of Tom Nook being like an assist trophy as well as Rossetti? I think Rossetti's gonna be in it no matter what, especially because the villager, I mean, he's a bigger series now. Why wouldn't they bring him back? So, and I mean, that was probably the most annoying one, so I'd actually have Tom Nook. But this is better than Tom Nook in my perspective. So, there's more than meets the eye to this picture, because in the background we're actually seeing that Smashfield does, and I repeat, does get its changing of the time of day. Before we've seen Smashville before, and it always used to change the time, and this is pretty good because that means that KK Slider might come out and even do a performance, like in his, well, I don't know if he'll do like a regular performance in the city. I think he should do like his, whatever it's called, I'm trying to think of what it is, like his nightclub performance where he just plays the music from the nightclub. Or I really would hope if you played a certain character, that when you played that character, their theme from their video game, he would play it. Like, if it was Mario, he'd play the Mario theme song. If it was Link, he'd play the Legend of Zelda Overworld. Zelda, he would play Zelda's Lullaby, and actually sing it and play it and whistle and stuff. I think that would be really awesome. He could do Kid Icarus, Metroid. He could pretty much do anything. I think Kirby would be really cool. I want to see him do, Mass King DDD's theme. That would be really awesome for King DDD. But I'm really hoping that they'll do that on this stage. But it's pretty cool that they actually showed the nighttime part. Now, I was up at 4 o'clock waiting for this picture. And I wasn't expecting anything good at all. Well, this is probably one of the best pictures I've seen in a while. It confirms a lot, and that's not all, because Sakurai goes on to say, "Congratulations on your appearance, Isabel." Excuse me, can't even talk to me. I also have another important announcement. On 4/8 at 3 p.m. Pacific time, blah 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 blah, we'll be airing a Super Smash Bros. Direct. There will be all kinds of info about new Smash Bros. Games on this simultaneously global stream that will be delivered directly to you, so don't miss it. You'll be able to watch the stream on the official site, www.smashbros.com. So I'm hoping you guys will really watch this. I know everybody will be watching this, or at least watching the replays. So, what do I expect from this Direct? Well, I'm guessing we're going to get 2 newcomers confirmed, if not 3, because I don't think they'll do any more than 3. In Super Smash Bros. Brawl, when they did their video, because this is probably what they're going to do, they're going to do like a big video and put it together. I'm betting they're going to show online mode. They'll probably show some of the online, how that works, a lot of the trophies, items, stickers maybe. They're going to show a lot of the other things that we haven't seen yet. We'll probably see some of the stages and works, some of the new characters, and also veterans playing in, because when the Brawl video happened, they showed a lot of veterans that, weren't in the other ones. So I'm guessing they'll show some veterans, probably like, I'm trying to think here. Maybe one of the Star Fox characters, Wario would be a good one to put in there. Trying to think of the other ones. I can't really think right now, but, I think it would be really awesome if they showed off some newcomers this time, like really showed them off instead of just a quick video. Maybe they'll do separate videos, maybe they'll do one video, whole video. Now, one other thing, guys, if you guys are getting your hopes up to seeing Yoshi, Ness, Captain Falcon, or Jigglypuff in this Direct, I don't think it's going to happen. It may, but when Super Smash Bros. Brawl was shown, the hidden characters were not shown. The hidden, unlockable characters. They didn't show Wolf, they didn't show... Well, they showed Sonic and, Snake. But those were obvious because they were, like, newcomers, or they were, like, third-party newcomers and everything, so... But they didn't show any of the characters from the older games that had to be unlocked. They didn't show... I don't think they showed Toon Link. They did show Ike, but he was unlockable. They didn't show Marth. So I don't think we're going to get any of the unlockables this time around. So we're going to get the full roster. Okay, guys? So expect to see the roster before you have to unlock anything. We're not going to see the full roster this time around. Those are going to be secret till the end. So just don't get your hopes up too much to see a full roster and everything. Unless they do that, then that would be really awesome in my opinion. And we're also most likely going to get a clear release date. And it actually might be sooner than we thought. We were thinking like fall 2014, but we might actually get summer. Because all the other directs, we got the Pokemon Direct, that came a month later. We got other directs, and those came a month later. So that means that it might come out in May. So we don't know. I'm thinking more about June, like June 21st or something like that. Don't call me on that. I don't know actual dates. Didn't even think about that before spouting off that name, but I think June would be good. Alright, so that's enough about the Smash Bros. Thanks, Isabel. And now we are going to talk about the new crossover. It's a downloadable content for Sonic Lost Worlds. It's The Legend of Zelda Zone. And Sonic actually dons on Link's apparel here. I'm starting to sound like a Christmas song all of a sudden. I don't know why. But it's really cool, this crossover. So I got to look at it a little bit. And it looks like it's pertaining things from many of Link's adventures, from Ocarina of Time to Skyward Sword. And this is really interesting because we see the Cuckoos right here, and they actually do attack Sonic like they do Link in the games. And we just got the Cuckoo confirmed and everything, so I think that was kind of funny and stuff. They do look a little bit similar to their assist trophy, or excuse me, item in Smash Bros, but they actually look more similar to the Ocarina of Time, which you saw earlier. There's also a picture here of Sonic riding on Link's Loft Wing, which I believe that takes him through I think it's a Goron level. It could be Dodongo's Cavern or maybe Death Mountain, I don't know. I haven't played the game or looked too much into it, but I've seen some really cool screenshots. Here we see Sonic unveiling a heart, and it looks like he'll be able to go to the end of each level and collect treasure chests. We see that there's Gorons, there's a lot of familiar faces from the Legend of Zelda world and stuff. And there's also a Triforce at the end. It's a humongous Triforce. So this game looks pretty cool, and the downloadable content is free if you already have Sonic Lost Worlds. So it's a win-win. We also got the Yoshi downloadable content before, and you just collect the Yoshi eggs. Well, this seems a lot more fun in my opinion. So one big question is, and actually the maker of these downloadable packs actually stated that they are thinking about making more DLCs for Sonic Lost Worlds that do more crossovers in the future. So maybe in the next Nintendo Direct, not the Smash Direct, the Nintendo Direct, they'll show off some new ones. I'm thinking that they could do a Mario one, like a new Super Mario Bros. They could do a Metroid one, possibly. Let's see, what else could they do? Well, they did Zelda. They could do... Yeah, I can't really think of any right now, but, yeah, in the future, we might get some more, DLC for that. Maybe even one that takes us back to the old Green Hill Zone days. That would be really cool as well. So that's pretty much it for that. And we're going to go to a few commercials, as we usually do. And when we get back, we're going to give you some Mario Kart 8 news. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and stick around for that. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, and welcome back, and I'm very excited to talk about a new trailer for Mario Kart 8, the game that's coming out this May 30th. I am very excited for this because there is a lot of new info, including tracks, items, and characters. So we're going to get right into it. I'm actually going to do a step-by-step sort of like when I first watched the video, like what my thoughts were, like when I saw each thing. So I'm going to do that right now. So here we go. Alright guys, sweet. It's Mario Kart 8. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is this? Is this Mario? Oh no, I guess this is a new stadium. Okay, wait. This is so cool. There's like a overhead thing. Oh, fireworks! That is awesome. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay. Mario. What track is that? Oh my gosh! Look, it's Royal Raceway. Oh yeah, Cheep Cheep. Yes, I predicted that one. All right, Cheep Cheep Beach from Mario Kart DS. Burning Ticket. Is that Moonview? Or no, that's Toad's Turnpike. What? Moo Moo Meadows! Yes! Oh my gosh! Boomerang item? What? Oh my gosh! They did not. N64 Rainbow Road. Oh my gosh, I'm crying right now. This has gotta be kidding. What the heck? Was that the Bowser train from Super Mario 3D World? Fireworks? Are you kidding me? What? Wasn't that true? No, that's a Piranha Plant? What? From Super Mario 3D World? You can hold a bullet now? What the heck? It's ridiculous. Okay, no, oh my gosh. This is insane, guys. I'm buying this game. I'm gonna get Wii U right now. Going to my store, giving them my money. Lakitu's back! And Shy Guy, and Metal Mario. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is amazing. Look at those graphics. That is, oh my gosh, it's set over the same place as GCN Rainbow Road. Alright, and that was my reaction to that video. I taped that right when I first heard the video. So, yeah, my thoughts and opinions are a little different now. So, restarting the video, we're saying this is called Mario Kart Stadium, and you are going to race in sort of like a beginner stadium to get the basics down. It looks pretty simple, and it looks really nice as well. There's a lot of fireworks and action going on. There's even choppers that are, they're kind of like recording the race and stuff. There's a lot of royalty there, and a lot of yeah, advertisements. Here we see Royal Raceway, one of the tracks that I confirmed. We also see DS Cheep Cheep Beach here, which is pretty amazing because I also confirmed that, or predicted this one. But I didn't predict this one, Toad's Turnpike. I thought we would get another one, maybe even Moonview. And here we see Moo Moo Meadows, which I didn't think this one would be in yet, but the graphics for that course look amazing. I never predicted the boomerang item, but this is the course I actually didn't think would be in it. A lot of other people did. It's N64 Rainbow Road, and this is, I'm glad this one got in, because this is visually, it's a masterpiece. This is the best thing that... It's just amazing. I cannot wait to see the regular Rainbow Road, which is actually confirmed from the producer of the game. So there are a few tracks that weren't shown in this. Actually, we just saw SNES Donut Plains 3 before. That was the one where the Piranha Plant was shown. But there are a few tracks that weren't shown here. Total. We got the ones that have been confirmed yet, and there are 2 hidden tracks. They were pointed out by Game Explained from in the Sunshine Airport track, and that is 2 other tracks that I actually predicted: Sherbet Land from the GameCube, and also Yoshi Valley from N64. So I actually predicted both of those. Now there's 2 spots for retro tracks that we haven't seen yet, and those I believe are going to belong to 2 tracks. Actually, 1 track. It depends what they do. If they do 5 races each thing, or a new cup, which I think that would be good, especially with all the amenities that we have now, then my whole order would be changed. But here you can see my final roster. I added 1 track to the end, which would be GCN Bowser's Castle. I think we have a kind of a lack of GCN tracks, and we really need a Bowser Castle track, because everyone has had a Bowser Castle remake. Most of them have been Game Boy Advance or SNES. But here, we're actually, I think it would be really good if we saw that Bowser's Castle. It has a lot of potential with a lot of anti-gravity and also gliders, especially at the end. So I'm really hoping that they bring that one for the retro track. I'm actually betting on it that they can do that. So if that's the final track, then you've heard it first from me. Anyway, there's 2 tracks that actually haven't been confirmed besides the Rainbow Road, and that is in the Nitro Tracks, which are the new tracks. And they haven't really been confirmed yet, but I'm thinking that the tracks that they will be are a snowy track that is a DK track that's from Tropical Freeze, because we've seen 2 other DK snowy tracks, and last time we didn't get one. We got DK Jungle, which is actually coming back. So I'm thinking that it's going to be based on Tropical Freeze. You might get you can go on top of like icebergs, ice chunks in the water, kind of like Rosalina's Ice World, which I actually predicted, but I don't think that's getting in with the if we do only 4 cups per, or 4 races per cup and only 4 cups. So I don't think that's gonna get in, even though I expected, because you know Rosalina's in and everything. But I expect that, and there might be even like a ship, like an old shipwreck that you can drive on, sort of like well, Wario's galleon or whatever you want to call it, shipyard. But then I also think that there could be well, there's obviously going to be a Bowser's Castle track, the second to last track right before Rainbow Road. And what do you think it's going to be? I'm thinking it's either going to stay true to its regular Bowser's Castle like design, or this is what I would like a lot better, if we get a circus themed Bowser's Castle track, all the lava and everything based on Super Mario 3D World. We've gotten a lot of influence from Super Mario 3D World in items, tracks, layouts, and especially textures. We've gotten a lot of that based on Super Mario 3D World. So I'm thinking, guys, that it's a possibility that we can get a circus-themed Bowser track. So we'll see how it all plays out, but that's what I'm predicting. And again, if you hear it here, it's first, or if you hear it here, it's first from me. So no one else. This is actually my own opinion. This is what I think. It's not anybody else's opinion. So yeah, take it or leave it. Alright guys, so that's basically it for this 10th episode of Nintendo Uncovered. But we have one extra thing for you guys. So before you go, check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this. It's been great to have some viewers on these videos. I really appreciate the views. Keep watching. We'll have number 11 next week. And in the middle of the week, on Tuesday, I'm going to be doing, right after the video is posted, I'm going to be posting it on the YouTube. So like my reaction and everything for the trailer and everything. So I hope you guys stick around for that. Come back Tuesday for that. And I'm very excited for this, guys. So I'll see you later. Hopefully I don't explode by the time that comes, but I'm pretty hyper as a DK with a Starman. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.